Yo, what up guys, Old School Daner, and in today's video we're going to be discussing the difference between silver era bodybuilding trunks versus golden aesthetic bodybuilding trunks by Armis Dolgan, and finally the IFBB's classic physique posing trunks. So let's start off with the silver era first. Now here on the picture we have Steve Reeves and Reg Park. They both have a different version of posing trunks. Now, if you look at Reg Park's posing trunks, they have a bit more of a rise. They cover his V line, that where the pelvis is at. They cover the waistline. You can't really tell if his waist is small or actually big. When in reality, we all know that Reg Park is a small waist. But this enhances his V taper look. And let me make a reference that is relevant to this. If you look at women of today, they like high waisted jeans. They like high-waisted bikinis because it will cover the waistline. It will cover a little bit of the stomach. It covers those things, and you can't really tell if they have a small waist or big waist because the bikini, the jeans, it covers it up. It might even cover their stomach a little bit. But this is the same effect that non-intentionally that Reg Park did. Maybe he did, maybe he didn't. But it enhances his V-taper look because when you look at bodybuilders of today, they have their very odd looking G-strings or thongs that they wear, which I don't believe is 100% masculine looking. I think this is a lot more masculine, in my opinion. But it makes their body look a lot longer, right? And when you look at this, it makes Reg Park's torso look a lot shorter, which in my opinion, makes it look a lot more aesthetic, a lot more V-taper, because if the lats are short or long, it gives less, how do I say it? If you show too much of the stomach and the waistline and all the abs and everything like that, it makes the torso look too long, and it covers the shape of the lats, and it doesn't make you look a lot more V-tapered. Whereas if the bodybuilders of today, when they wear their thongs, it doesn't make them look that V-taper. Like you can't really tell an impressive V-taper. It's hard to describe. I hope you get what I'm saying. I'm trying to make the reference between, it's like it gives the illusion that their waist is smaller than it actually is, or they look a lot more V-taper than they actually are. If that makes sense. Sorry if I confused you earlier, but I was trying to put it into words. It's just difficult to. Let's just say it's an illusion. The same thing with Steve Reeves. His isn't super rised up, but it almost conveys the same illusion that Reg Park does, but to an extent, right? Now, the next couple of pictures, I'm going to show you pictures of other bodybuilders and their posing trunks, and I'm going to describe sort of the differences that they have. So this is a picture of Jack Dillinger. These are his posing trunks. Now, the next picture I'm going to show you, which is the one of Steve Reeves, but I want to talk about this one first, is I think these are the trunks that inspire the IFBB to create what I call quote-unquote classic physique trunks, where they're not really like briefs or trunks. They're more like spandex, really short spandex. I think that was their idea of like, hey, we're going back to the classic physique posing trunks. Not really. I think they sort of got that idea from this picture and this picture. Like, I'm pretty sure this is what the IFBB thought was like everybody wanted. I have my own opinion about that, and I'll show you what I think they should look like. But this is pretty much where they got that idea from, because when people first saw classic physique and they saw like when they first started wearing their trunks, it looked like spandex. It looked like sort of like a version of this, where they're not really trunks, they're more like short spandex. Being pretty sure this is what they were going for, but they completely missed it. Anyways, but yeah, let me show you the version of golden aesthetics, which I think is a lot closer to what the posing trunks should actually look like. So this is the version that Golden Aesthetics has created, which I think is definitely a lot closer. But the only thing I don't like about these posing trunks is that there's a specific trim that it has on the top of the trunks that it doesn't look right. Like, I think when it comes to classic physique trunks, I think they should look more like kind of like Arnold's, maybe Franco's, maybe Steve Reeves. Maybe sometimes Steve Reeves. But some of the posing trunks that like Reg Park or George Iferman wore, I think those look a lot more like the actual classic physique trunks they should be putting out. But this is pretty damn similar. Just the only thing I don't like is the trim that it has. It's like the little lining on top of the trunks right before the waistline. that doesn't make it look quote unquote classic. But then again, like, what is classic anyways? I mean, it's just my own opinion of what I think it should look like. But let me show you the IFBB's version of classic posing trunks. So this is the version the IFBB has created, which I think has not even came close to the what I think they should look like. I mean, they're pretty sure that they have their own vision, but I know a lot of the fans still don't like that look. They still don't look like posing trunks, like maybe like Arnold Ward back in the day, or like Franco. It's funny because they changed their design. First, they went with something that they thought was the beginning. It was like the beginning trunks they chose when Classic Physique first started, which I think was inspired off of Steve Reeves posing trunks. Boom, Steve Reeves posing trunks, then IFBB. Steve Reeves, IFBB. Steve Reeves, IFBB. So with that being said, I'm curious to hear what your thoughts are. What do you prefer? The Silver Era version, the Golden Aesthetics version, or the IFBB version? Leave a comment below. I'm curious. With that being said, subscribe for more videos like this. Give this video a thumbs up. Thanks for watching. I'm Old School Dan. I'm gone. Peace.